The first peoples we're looking at are the Cycladic peoples. And again, they are going to be based on the Cyclades, really the Aegean Islands. Beautiful place. Many of these islands are very difficult to live on. They are not agriculturally gifted. So a lot of times we're going to see these as trade centers as much as anything else. Major excavations occurred during the turn of the 19th century. As we move throughout the Mediterranean, we have the Germans, the British, the French, and others all vying for, well, really as many artifacts as they could find and could take back. We see a renewed interest taking place after the 1950s and 60s, and we see an incredible number of forgeries of these very ancient pieces because the older the piece, the easier it is to forge and convince someone that it is in fact a true artifact. Many sites have been plundered and goods smuggled out to be sold on the international art market. Of course, the economy of Greece has always been a little bit on the weaker side compared to many of its European neighbors, and that has encouraged people as they find things to just sell them on their own rather than going through the government. In many cases, they would have to split the value of the piece with the government or have to give it up entirely. The Cycladic period is basically early Bronze Age Greece. So this is the development, the earliest development of Greek civilization. If this were the Egyptians, I'd be talking about possibly the Old Kingdom in this entire chapter, and then the New Kingdom when we get to the Greeks. And it's helpful to look at it that way because this is a growth, this is a development, and it will become a foundation for the later Greeks. In the Middle and Late Bronze Age, Cycladic art and culture was heavily influenced by the Minoans and the Mycenaeans who are going to surround them. So as time goes on, they become more heavily influenced by those from the Greek mainland and those living on the island of Crete. This is not in any way surprising. The larger civilizations are going to play a role. They're going to be influenced by other societies as well, again through trade networks.